Sinclair was actually a descendant of the Scottish Sinclairs. That being said, a big part of what we do at Spirits of French Lick, or at least what I do, what inspires my art, are some of these characters and some of the events that are a little more, I guess, occult in nature. So there's deeper meaning in everything that happens. So Sinclair, having been a descendant of the Scottish Sinclairs, obviously, he had some interest in the occult. He had some interest in some unique items and sort of, I guess, for lack of any better word, magical thinking, as I call it. So, that being said, when we say Spirits of French Lick, sometimes there are spirits involved in that. So there are a lot of stories about Sinclair in particular, and his ghost, or Geist as the Germans would call it, haunting both Salem, Indiana, as well as West Baden, Indiana. So Sinclair was married twice, and this is kind of an interesting aside. Before he died, he had a beautiful mausoleum built, Crown Hill Cemetery. And that mausoleum has 4 spaces in it. There's one for him, there's one for his first wife, one for his second wife, and one for his daughter. His first wife died very early on of cholera. There was a massive cholera outbreak in Salem, Indiana. She died from that. She's buried in the old part of the cemetery. Sinclair had intended, for all intents and purposes, for her to be moved into this mausoleum once he died. Unfortunately, the second wife never moved her there. So there's stories about Crown Hill Cemetery and Mr. Sinclair sort of haunting Crown Hill Cemetery, looking for his first wife's grave, sort of grieving that she's not there with him, etc. Love lost, all that sort of thing. If you talk to certain employees at West Baden, they will tell you that in particular servers have mentioned Mr. Sinclair actually holding doors for them as they take food out to clients. Not thinking anything of it at the time. Sinclair dressed in nice clothes, just opening the door, holding the door, and, servers in a hurry, walks through the door, doesn't know who it is, what they're doing, any of those sort of things, until it's over. And then, oh, wow, did I just see what I thought I saw? So we very much so believe that no one will ever get the first 3 bottles of any Spirits of French Lick product that's named after somebody historic. Those first 3 bottles always go to the grave of the person or the local place, descendants of the local person, and in the local museum, because they are, again, tributes, living history to those people who we name our products after.